Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. You're not great this morning.
No, not in good form today at all.
Not feeling well at all. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I come from the centre of town, and there's a lot of old people living. Very quiet area. I've grown up there, but seemingly over the last couple of weeks
You've grown up in
that area.
Mount Sion Avenue, is it?
Yeah, I've grown up there.
Top of the town.
Top of the town, yeah.
And extended family.
Yeah. We were all grown up there, and I still live there. Myself, I live around the corner.
And a lovely place to live.
It is, yeah.
Lovely place to live. And people would know each other. Tell us about the community that is around Mount Sion Avenue.
It's very friendly. Everybody knows each other. Everyone has actually grown up together. So there's very little people that come into the area that we don't know. Like, it's all people that have grown up and been there all the years of their life, and everyone knows everyone, and nobody puts in or out on each other.
Yeah, and people say hello, and then people would look out for each other.
They definitely look out for each other, around there.
So a little village in a way in the heart of a city.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any hassle?
No, because as I said, it's all old people around there. I would kind of be the youngest, and I won't be really very young, but I would look out for all the old people. That's why I'm here,
And are you working yourself, or do you have family?
I do. I have milk run in the centre of the town.
So a lot of people would know you as the milk lady.
Me,
And you're up every morning, you're out working, you're earning a crust.
A living, yeah.
You're not one of these people to sit around and just, you get up you must be up real early.
We're up by 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning.
Oh my God. And delivering all around the city?
Delivering all around the city, I do, yeah.
What happened at the weekend?
Well, on Saturday night, about 4 o'clock in the morning, there was a bang on my door, and there was a neighbour there saying that the house around the corner was on fire. So we ran down to make sure, because my friend is living in there. I leave her living there because it's just an old home that we have. And thank God they were safe and they had got out. But seemingly the car in front of the house had been put on fire, which destroyed my house and destroyed the car. It destroyed the neighbour in next door's house as well. So there's an awful lot of damage done, there is.
So just explain this to me again. There was a car set alight.
Yeah.
And this is I've seen pictures of it on Facebook, a small enough car.
Small little punto, yeah.
And this was outside of a house.
Yeah.
And the car burning, the flames spread.
And set the house on fire, the front of the house and the roof, and the next door neighbour's house is destroyed as well. And in next door, there is a girl which is on holidays, and she looks after her sister, which is special needs. And there was a carer looking after this girl with special needs, and her car melted as well.
My goodness.
So people had to get out over the roofs, out over the gardens to get out of the houses they did. That poor girl with special needs.
And these houses, some people would know them, others mightn't. They're single-storey terrace houses.
Little bungalows,
Little bungalows.
Little bungalows, yeah.
So the only way to escape is out the back.
Out the back, and then go through other neighbours' back gardens to get out, yeah.
And this all happened on Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Sunday morning?
Sunday morning, 4 o'clock, yeah.
4 o'clock, after the clocks had gone back.
Yeah.
And when you came out of the house, when you got the knock, what did you see?
Well, you couldn't see anything. It was all flames. I didn't know how bad it was. I didn't know whether there were people, like Amy was still in the house or anything. I didn't know until I got to the corner, because the flames were coming up over the roofs. And when I got to the corner, then I seen Amy, which was grand. I kind of settled down then after that, because the house is only bricks. Do you know what I mean? You can sort that out. But it's towards, somebody could have been really badly hurt.
Is there any idea who, you called the guards obviously, the fire brigades came and they put out the fire, did they?
They did, yeah.
And what about the guards? Have the guards said anything so far?
No, they haven't. But as I've been up there trying to clean up the mess over the weekend, there is some foreign people that live across the road, and she came up to me on Saturday night, but I was kind of all over the place, and she handed me a bag, a blue sandwich bag, what I thought was rubbish in my hand. So I actually pushed it on the ground. But she picked it up and she handed it to the guards again. And the guards threw it on the ground, right? So none of us, because she couldn't speak really English, we didn't understand. So when I was there on Sunday, that lady came over with a girl that spoke English and explained to me that this was found under her car, alight, on Tuesday night. It was an empty bottle, a burnt bottle, with a firelighter package and a cigarette package, and somebody coming up the road noticed this and knocked at the door, so they were able to put the fire out. just across the road from where my house was burnt. So is somebody in the area? There's wheelie bins constantly being put on fire all the time. People are bringing in their wheelie bins, and it's just not fair. They're old people in this area.
So there could be an arsonist. There might have been somebody moved into the area that may have done some arson in the past.
As I said, because I'm so well known around, another person came up and knocked on my door and told me that there is a chap that likes setting things on, an arsenic, whatever, has moved into the area. Do you know? And seemingly this is all happening. I'm there 38 years and nothing has ever happened like this.
My God.
Do you know? And I have vans on that road. If someone had to set a light to that van, any of my vans, they're big, towards the little punto small, what damage would be done and people's lives at risk?
So is there any idea that the lady, the foreign national, we're not talking about a racist thing there? No, we're not, because it wasn't just targeting her car. That night might have been her, but the other night was the other car.
The car, Amy's car. Then there was 2 wheelie bins on Morson's Road on Saturday night as well. There was 2 wheelie bins the Saturday before at the same time on Mount Sion Avenue as well. And then there was another girl came up and said her wheelie bin was set on fire last Saturday as well. That Saturday before, sorry. So seemingly it's not a random thing at anybody, because it's too quite an area, do you know, and it's all different houses are being picked on, do you know. Because
of the geography of the area, I know it fairly well. You wouldn't go up into the area unless you had a reason to be up there. Like some people would use it as a cut through for going down Barrack Street and different things, but you're not talking about, and in the middle of the night
it's not a main road that people from pubs or anything pass.
No, it's not.
Do you know, it's only people who live in the area will pass that way. Yeah. Because in the night time, if you're coming home from pubs or the town, you go Barrack Street, you go Yellow Road. Yeah. You don't pass up through the small areas. And there's kids and all in those houses. Do you know, young kids that this person don't care. Whoever's doing it, they don't care who's living in the house to do that much damage.
How does it make you feel?
I'm angry. Totally angry now, and I'm not going to leave it lie. I'm not going to leave it lie. I'm out working for a living and there's nobody going to destroy my property and get away with it. I do pay insurance, but I'm not going to the insurance, do you know.
And what have you done yesterday? What's the house like?
The house is destroyed. I can't go near it. Do you know, I can't go inside it because they're saying that the walls and all have melted behind the insulation and they think the structure of the house is damaged as well.
Oh, Sharon.
It would just make you so angry, do you know. People cannot get away with this in this town.
Where are you going to go? What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I'm going back to them guards now. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows what's going on and everybody's going to watch out. I'm out all night, every night I am, delivering. But I'll make sure I'm back in that area every hour on the hour watching the place.
And where are you going to stay?
Oh, well, I don't live in the house. I live in the house around the corner. So that other girl, Amy's gone home to her mother.
She's gone home to her mother.
She's gone home in an awful state. She is. Such a quiet young one. Do you know, she's really now, everything is destroyed in the house, belonged to her as well. So for a girl that is out working and she has nothing now because all her clothes and everything is destroyed. Just can't happen in Waterford.
We'll contact the guards and we'll ask what the story is, and please. Will you keep in touch with us?
We will, of course, yeah.
I know it's upsetting for you.
Oh no, it's cracking me up now at the moment, do you know what I mean? But as I said, if everyone looks out now, this person is not getting away with it.
Sharon, thanks very much.
Great, thanks for listening.